Hey everybody, still getting used to that StreamYard. I don't know what they're doing, but welcome to Metal Movies and Brewskys Live. I'm your host Matt Burke. This is the 57th show. I got a lot of cool stuff planned for you tonight. I got something I found that I've never seen. It's something so obvious it escaped me, and surprised a lot of my boys haven't covered it online. But we're gonna get to it if you guys stick around to the very end. Something special for you. If you guys could say hello to my co-host. Preston Azevedo, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, dude?
We got a very special guest on tonight. Have you ever heard of Flip City magazine?
No, actually, I don't think I have.
Dude, it's like indie, like a Mad magazine, bro, and cracked. You know, and that was
Oh,
the
really?
stuff that I grew up. That was what I grew up with. You know, when I was a kid. I mean, I loved the comics, right? But I was always reading, Mad magazine. You know, if you go into my garage right now, you're gonna find all the stuff from when I was a little kid. All the Mad magazine and Crack magazines that I used to read as a kid. You know, Mark Drucker, and like he was a big influence on me. You know, but we have the runner of that magazine, and she's here right now. If you guys give a warm welcome, this is Christy. How you doing, Christy? I think she got herself.
I can't hear her. Is it me or is it you?
Let me.
It's mute gate. It's mute gate. I keep muting myself.
Can you hear her? I don't think I can hear her. Can you hear her?
Mute. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Look at Preston. You jerk.
Oh, hey, what's up, Cosmic Grandpa? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Brewskys. I had some whiskeys tonight. I might be changing the channel name in a little bit. I'm actually allergic to beer now, certain beers.
What?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Usually the ones like the IPAs, but I usually like the darker, and I don't really drink those that much. I live out here in California, so they're just like running like wine, you know. But I have some Guinness, but
that's kind of like a vampire being allergic to blood.
Yeah, I'm like Blade now, you know. Daywalker. Yeah.
Hey, I'm behind the commie curtain with you in California.
Oh, you are? Oh, that's horrible, man. I feel your pain.
And it is hard to find dark beer.
Yeah, it is. I used to go to like Total Wine. They got a pretty good selection. You could go there and build. They got like usually like 2,000 beers, like singles. You could build a 6-pack there. That's usually what I would do. But for me, I would usually get 3 beers because there's no rating system for beers globally, and you don't really know. I mean, you can look at the date, but sometimes it's kind of off. It's like the Wild West as far as like rating beers go. So what I would do is I'd get one from like Ukraine. I'd get one from like Ireland, and I'd get another one from maybe Poland. And then that would be good. And that way, if I was to drink those, I would be okay. If it was spoiled, or I don't know, it wasn't being 100% on there as far as like factual goes. So, but I don't really do that too much anymore. I need to do that more. That was a thing for me. And I would use these. I would get these beers and try to sync them up with the comic books that I was reviewing, and I would always find one too. It's weird. I did like probably 50 videos like that, but it got a little cheese ball. I don't really do that anymore. I just kind of review the books, but we're going to be talking about your magazine a little bit later in the show. I got some comic book news because we're a bunch of comic book creators on this channel. Nothing too crazy, but I think it's pretty awesome, and that is the new Daredevil costume. It's not out right now, but it's going to be debuting next season of Daredevil Born Again 2. It's this one right here, the all black suit, and he's finally got the double B.
Yeah.
On the chest.
Pretty awesome.
It only took him like 5 seasons to do it.
I kind of dig it. It looks badass. I don't know.
Yeah, I really dig it. I think it looks cool. I like the blood spatter on there and just the little hints of blood. I think that the last 2 episodes were awesome. I don't know if you guys watched the show or not. Preston, you watch it a little bit, right? Or
no, I don't watch it. I gave up on Marvel a while back. For some weird reason, I decided to watch X-Men Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
That is the absolute worst movie I've ever seen.
Pretty bad. It looks like Ivan.
Oh my god, dude, it was so terrible. And one thing that kept irritating me about the whole thing is they made Apocalypse so short,
so tiny.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, he looks kind of dumpy, like
kind of doofy, huh?
Yeah.
He's like perfectly set up for like Mad Magazine or Flip City, An
angel, like the Death Archangel, like the wings were cool, but I mean, he looked like, I don't know, like a pretty boy or something like that, like a curly hair, like he looked like a sissy with like these cool wings. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
think 90s is like the best era for X-Men. I think 60s is a really good era for Fantastic Four. I think there's certain books really thrive in certain decades, right? And with the Simonsons, you know, like with Louise and Walt when they designed Apocalypse and Archangel, that was pretty metal.
I don't think they designed Apocalypse.
They created
because
them.
I had that original it was X-Force X Factor that Apocalypse originally appeared in, but it was 2 issues before Simonson actually took over X Factor that Apocalypse appeared. I think it was Jackson Weiss that was the artist at the time when Apocalypse appeared.
I know his wife created it, like the character concept. She wrote it, and I think he might have, but I don't know. It might be a little gray. I'm not sure.
Well, Simonson actually fleshed him out. You know what I'm saying? Like made him something. Like added the 4 horsemen and stuff like that.
Solidified it. Workhorse, man. That dude, man. Certain cats. Yeah, Brian Fanosian was on one of these fools' draw streams earlier today, man. I was watching that fool get down with a profit piece. It's pretty fun to watch. Good. So good. We were talking about him last week. The new Daredevil, last week on Tuesday, they debuted episode 5 and 6. And you finally get to, he's finally back, and he's doing more comic booky moves in here, you know. It's pretty awesome. He's using that baton as like a grapple hook. He like shoots it at like a subway. He's in the subway and he shoots it down a tunnel and kind of comes in with a punch, and he's fighting the serial killer, and the serial killer is trying to siphon this blood out of this little girl, and he takes the blood out of people and he paints murals of like Wilson Fisk all over Manhattan or whatever.
That was out of one of the comics, wasn't it? Like
I forgot which one, but some Muse villain. But yeah, I'm digging the show. I really like it. I think it's not as good as the Netflix version. I think Netflix was like the gold standard of what comic book, vigilante television could be, or even in movies. I thought it was, it's just not there yet. But it's good though. It's fucking good. What's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Everybody go subscribe to Drawn Sword Graphics. Fucking metal as fuck artwork, man. Killing it over there in the Middle Earth. He lives down in New Zealand, I want to go down there someday. It's like bucket list. You guys ever been to New Zealand before?
No.
I've never left the country.
Yeah, I've been to Mexico. That's it, but I haven't been anywhere else. I do want to go. There's a lot of places I want to go though. So I don't know. But you guys hear the new word about Diamond Distributors? They got bought this week.
Yes.
Really? Who bought them?
Yeah, Alliance. Yeah, Alliance bought them. I guess there's a little information about that on the web right now. Let me bring it up real quick. So got these ads right here. Trying to make me.
And thank goodness.
Yeah, right. Kind of bailed them out. One thing that they're saying is they're not going to fire anybody. They're just going to bring everybody over. But they're saying that the price point of comic books is going to be insane. Bruce Ogilville, that's the guy that bought it, emphasizes profitability over being an expensive hobby. Targeting higher price points, they cited that it was pointless selling $5 CDs because he was in the music industry somewhat. They would rather distribute $20 CDs. So that, now for a $3.99 comic, I don't know. So thick and graphic novels, stuff like that.
Well, what were we paying for CDs back in the day, like in the 90s? We were paying like $10, right?
I felt like in the 90s, like 12 bucks, $15, and then now
I wasn't paying anything. I would subscribe to that thing where you join
the
up
Columbia House
CDs.
Napster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think this is safe. I don't think this is a safe.
Yeah.
Like them buying Diamond. You know what I'm saying? Because if they raise the price of comics like that, that's going to kill it.
Well, how do they even raise the price of comics? Because doesn't the publisher set the price, and then they can choose whether they're going to carry it or not? So does that mean they're just going to choose higher price point publications?
I got a feeling like if they charge more for the company for distribution, that means the publisher has to raise the price of the comic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
That means
just sounds like
that means graphic novels. I'm thinking.
Yeah, it might kill flop.
And they're gonna just like they said. If you read the whole article, I think it's on like Bleeding Fool or something like that. Or no, it's on Bleeding Cool. Sorry. They're saying that, you know, we're going to let everything chill right now. We're going to bring everybody over. And we know what that means. They're going to bring everybody over. They're going to cross-train them. And then they're going to fire everybody. It happens. I've seen it happen a lot of times. You know what I mean? Whenever a big company buys out another company, come on down. They bring them over. They train them. And then they fire everybody. So,
damn. That's cool.
Once that, I mean, it's just business. You know, business is business. Yeah. So they're going to do that. And then they're going to see what their profit margins are. And they're going to probably just have trade paper or graphic novels now. That'll be something I can think of. They're probably going to have, you know, 50-page graphic novels. That's going to be what we're buying, not floppies anymore. It's going to be, you know, not trade paperbacks because they're going to be just graphic novels. Basically what we're doing in crowdfunding, but that would be what it is. You probably have a bunch of different Batman ones. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of for them to hit the profit margin. They say that right now they're hitting like really low numbers, like maybe $1 per book. That's what Diamond's making. So, and it's a bad situation. And the guy doesn't know anything about it either that bought it. So
oh my God, this sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
Well, that is really interesting because I know Diamond, at least, you know, when we got accepted into Diamond, what they expect is basically a 50-50 split. No, I'm sorry, a 60-40 split where the publisher keeps 40% and they mark it down 50%. And they keep 10%. And I'm like, wow, that's actually like a weird margin. I thought a distributor would take more. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. They were saying something like that on there. We got Omer Glitch. What's up, man?
What's up, Omer?
But I don't know what to think about that. It's going to be a strange, probably 2 years maybe, that we're going to have to be dealing with that. He said that again that they're just gonna keep it like that for a while. So, but I read the new Jim Lee's whatchamacallit, Hush, and yeah, man, I don't know. Did you ever check out Hush, Preston, back in the day?
No, I'm not. Like I checked out the animated movie, but I'm not a huge Batman fan. Not unless it's like Elseworld. Or when Kelly Jones was doing Batman, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just don't find him interesting. Oh.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think he's a little OP, you know, but not like because I mean, what's the theory about Batman? Like if he's got Tom, he can go ahead and defeat anybody or something like that.
Everything.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. He's like Superman except with no powers. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, and Jim Lee's got the word Hush down there in the bottom, like he wrote it in the buildings. The S is like the fire escape. But it was okay. You know, like it's not the first one. He was trying to prove something. Like he was drawing like the best. For me, it was Jim Lee's best work, and he had 12 issues in 12 months. I mean, that's how it came out, and I think it was his best work. And you know, he's switching it up. There's no way that story is going to live up to the original one, which was okay. Like the story wasn't like the best story ever. It was okay as far as I'm concerned. It was all right, but the art was.
I remember when Jim Lee first went to DC. Like it seemed like he had he was just like killing it on anything he touched. You know.
Yeah, and he's drawn Batman a little different now too. Like the ears are a little different, and he's got a little more rendering under the eyes. But he was doing that too with the last with the Justice League. He kind of simplified it a little bit with the New 52. So he's been kind of switching Batman up a little bit, like drawing him different. I mean, I guess it's fun to do that, right?
Is Jim Lee your favorite Batman artist, or
no? Like, I have a lot, dude. I'm kind of a Batman like slut. Like I like a lot of the different artists. Like there's just not one. There's just so many good ones. Like Jim Lee's good, but I like Jason Fabok. I like David Finch. I like Kelly Jones. I like
Greg was awesome. Greg Capullo
was really good. I like Neil Adams. Like there's so many that are just really good. Yeah, but Jim Lee, he's awesome too. He's up there definitely. But yeah, I'm digging the book. I'm gonna be picking it up. I got it on my pull list. People were lined up. I was in the comic book store that morning. People were like they're buying it. They had fat stacks all over the place. So
damn,
you know, it's good that they're you know, doing stuff like this. The industry needs it, you know, because if the big guys sell, then the little guys sell too, you know. So
Yeah.
that's, I don't know, that's just the way I see it, you know what I mean?
I'm not a fan of the big publishers, but you're right. Anything good for them is good for us.
You like Batman? Woman wants to know.
I'm fine with that, with Batman. My co-host on my show is a huge Batman fan, so I have to be a Batman fan, I guess. But
so you kind of get an earful like all the time then.
Well, I mean, he's so much a Batman fan that his his internet name is Bruce Q Wayne.
Oh, okay.
So
pretty, yeah.
So yeah, if he were here, he'd talk to you all night about Batman, I'm sure.
I shot you the
Homer
link,
knows.
I like the Elseworld Batman and Superman stories. I think all those Elseworld stories are bad.
They're cool, man. Like, no, I ain't gonna lie to you. Batman's my favorite. You know, and the more I learn about him, the more like I see how he was kind of. He's a mismatch of just so many other characters that came before him, like the Black Bat, Zorro.
Yeah.
You know, Shadow. You know what I mean? There's a lot of the Black Bat, like arguably like that came out around the same time, and then there's a lot of Daredevil in the Black Bat because it's a blind lawyer, so it's pretty funny. But you guys, you got to check out this this Flip City campaign. I'm gonna go ahead and share it over right now. Let's see here.
If you want, you don't have to.
I got the link at the pinned at the top too, guys. So if you want to go over there and check it out and back the book.
How long has Flip City been out? It's been out for a while.
Yeah, we started publishing early 2020, so this is our 24th edition. And so, yeah, we've been around for a bit and have basically bootstrapped the entire time and learned a lot through the process. And yeah, so it's our 24th edition. Yay. We grew up with number 18. And something that I've got going on now, because we just kind of entered the crowdfunding space with volume 18. Because we were like, dude, there's all these people over here that like physical media. We should probably let them know this exists. So we did that with 18. And this campaign marks the first time we've ever done a stretch goal. So I've got a $3,000 stretch goal. We've only got a couple days left to hit that. But we're giving away one of our earliest editions, number 3, to all physical backers if we hit the stretch goal. So we're pretty excited about that. But I can tell you more about Flip City if you like.
Yeah, sure. Give us the rundown.
Yeah. Okay. So like I said, we started in 2020. It is a comic satire magazine like Mad was back in the day, but for modern times. If you're expecting exactly Mad Magazine, you're not going to get that because this is Flip City. However, it is a satire like Mad Magazine with, like we always have a lead parody. The one in this is called Also Nuts, and it's a parody of the Alto Knights. It's De Niro on De Niro. And it's pretty funny. Our lead parodies usually run 6 to 8 pages. And the book is packed with all kinds of craziness, like it always has been. Joey B. Tunes that you see there, if anybody's familiar with them, he's a very popular YouTuber. He has a special page dedicated to him in every edition. He's a newer acquisition. So basically cultural, clown world, idiocracy commentary is what he does. And he's pretty funny, like simple and funny.
Straight to the point.
Very straight to the point.
Like
this was a new addition to our campaign because we publish quarterly, you know, we need to launch a campaign before everything comes in. Yeah. And this right here is just one of the pages that we have for our Gen X movie reboots. And the concept is basically Gen X parents always want to show their children their favorite movies growing up. But what we did here was we took those movies and rewrote the taglines or the short descriptions of them to be the reboot. So here is the Home Alone one, but it's Homeless Alone. And if you read it and compare it to the original Home Alone, it it has the same pacing and the same concept, you know.
Oh,
So we're
funny.
parodying it. And so basically, you know, it's Kevin is left and he has no family or friends, and he's on the streets taking shits and, you know, injecting
Illegal
opioids, you know.
substances.
Sounds like a good movie. I'd watch that.
Right?
I'd watch it too,
I think it'd be hilarious.
Like, there's a lot of opportunity in like older Kevin McAllister. I think like people would pay to see. I believe like they did that little commercial a little bit back, with him in character, and I was just like, yeah, you know, you could do a lot with that. I think this would be a good one. I like this. This is like where's Waldo right here,
dude. Okay, so this is really fun. This is the first time we're publishing Made by Jim Bob. I'm sure you have seen his memes around. But usually they're very, very simple memes. But he did this poster for himself and his audience and, you know, put it out himself. So we're republishing it in the magazine, but we're upgrading it a little bit. It's a centerfold pull-out poster. And on the back, we are doing little humorous write-ups on some of the cultural references in them. So it's something that 20 years later you can look at, flip it over, and be reminded of, you know, all the weird and wacky shit that was happening, you know, in our current zeitgeist, but with a Flip City, you know, humorous write-up to it. Anyway, so while we were looking at this poster, me and Scott were sitting down and figuring out, okay, what are we going to pull out and give, you know, put on the key. We thought we had it, but then the closer and closer we looked at it, we kept changing what we were going to put on the key because there's so much funny shit in there. And yeah, I mean, you can see that tiny spot, and I blew it up, you know, has several references right there.
Yeah,
you know, so if you think
things happening, and just blow up.
Yeah, and Jim Bob told us that there's 10 Bitcoin hidden in there and 6 frogs as well. So
you could, you know, light a spliff and go to town on this for a few hours.
I think so. I mean, worth the price of admission. That's what that poster.
This looks like LA in 2020 right here.
What, the entire thing?
Yeah.
Or yeah, well, if you notice near the lower right, that's kind of, we call it Pride Plaza down there.
Pride Plaza. You guys got the crossword puzzles, man.
Ooh, y'all gonna get canceled.
We've been trying to get canceled. You know, we just haven't ever been popular enough to get canceled.
Sure. That was, I think, getting canceled actually launched my career.
Yeah, no, it was.
Oh, you're a canceled guy?
There's a dude drawing a Garfield becomes a street walking prostitute story, right? Seen like half the pages. It's horrific. Audie becomes a crime boss, or Odie does. Oh, okay. Right here. Okay, saying hi to Sherry. Sherry saying hi to Homer. Yeah, this is awesome.
Sherry.
Man. This is cool. And you guys do this quarterly? Is that what you said?
Yes, we do it.
That's perfect. That's perfect. You know, that's like because like it gives you enough time to like kind of assess what's going on in the world, you know, and just things that are happening, and then you could just hit it, you know, every quarter. You know, I love quarterly stuff. I don't know why. I just really like that. You know, every 3 months. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad to hear that because for 2 years we did it bi-monthly, and that just became too overwhelming.
Oh yeah,
especially when the economy took a shitter, and so we started then publishing quarterly. We were really apologetic to our subscribers, you know, because they subscribe to 6 per year. But what we did is they're not getting any less content. We fattened the magazines, you know. So
cool.
Yeah, we try to stick. Right now, we're sticking to 60 plus pages and hitting right around 60 or a little bit more than that. But we'd like to get to 80 pages of content.
That's like a magazine a month still, you know.
Yeah.
You're dropping it every, you know, what is it, every 3 months kind of? So that's 60 pages. That's 20 pages a month. So it's the same jazz, and you're getting a nice book. I think that's a great, that's a great time. There's a book called Headlopper, okay, little side quest by a guy named Andrew McLean, and it's Hellboy style meets Conan the Barbarian, and he would put out his book every it would be quarterly, and it'd be a fat book, like 60 pages. So I was just like, this is cool. Like, this is attainable. People could do this. And his art style wasn't really, that technical, but it was great storytelling and it was fun, and it's something that I could always depend on. I knew it was going to come out every 3 months, I think that if I know that, and it's not so much of a shock,
Right. Yeah.
Thanks,
See,
bro.
that's another thing that I'm super excited that we've like entered this space with a bunch of the indie publishers and people that like backing crowdfunding is those type of people like posting online when they get something. And I've been like chomping the bit. It's so hard to get our regular, the subscribers that we've built over the years to like interact with us online. I swear most of them probably aren't even hardly online. It feels that way. I'm like, please come friend me. And nobody friends me. And I'm like, nobody likes me.
It's hard. Well, I mean, yeah, it's hard to, it's hard. I lost all my my account on Twitter got hacked like a few months back. I lost all my
You do?
I lost everything. So like, I'm just building from the ground up right now. So I know what you're talking, but yeah, this is cool right here. What do you got? You got the Delightfully Disgusting spread.
So that's really fun. And I know you guys do live draws with Omer, right?
Yeah. Omer does the one he does the Hump Day show on Wednesdays now. Brand new show. It's been out for about a month or two now. Got a lot of different cats going on there. It's a lot more people are doing the live streams now. I think that there's like a big movement in the crowdfunding comic scene right now, and people are starting to. I think they're starting to appreciate the live streams more. I think a lot of it too has to do with AI coming up. I think it's going to be more and more appreciative as time clicks on, because you're going to get people drawing, and a lot of people are going to be making AI stuff. So you're going to be seeing, as the years and the tick by and the hourglass sands drop, you're going to see less and less people making comic books traditionally when they could just type it into a program and generate it. So
right,
and they're basically a bullpen, but not really, because people are making their own thing. So I don't know. I dig these live streams. So, but Omer, man, you're in the chat, bro. Go ahead and drop a link to your show, man, so people can come and check it out. We got Edwin in the chat. What's up,
and just regarding both those people, and because we're on the Delightfully Disgusting spread, so on another live draw stream, the Madness Comic draw stream, Omer came up with the idea of Flip City providing a topic to them. And they would draw on it. And so the first topic was what kind of people fall in love with serial killers.
The serial killer right here.
And so they drew on it. And this is our first time doing it. The magazine has a spread with everybody's art, and with every serial killer is like a little Flip City humorous write-up about that serial killer. And it's really fun. I actually did the page layout, which is exciting for me because I'm the drum beater and the megaphone holder, and it gets tiring sometimes. So to be able to do some creative work for the magazine feels so good. I'm like, thank God I don't have to think that hard.
Oh yeah. I mean, and it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because like now, like on here, you got to like kind of try to have fun on here and maybe entertain people, and then get your book out there and promote it. And when you get chances to create, it's freaking awesome, Well,
I will tell you something. I actually really enjoy going on live streams. I love humanity, right? And I like meeting people. Don't make a bad face. I do. and that's also why we do Flip City is there's some people that have to be mocked and ridiculed for the good of humanity.
That face was for loving humanity.
I know.
That's his loving humanity face, the humane face.
Okay, do it again, Preston.
Grab the bad gags. Stop laughing.
He totally rolled his eyes at me.
No, I never rolled my eyes. I just made a pukey face is what it was.
Yeah, same vibe, okay?
I like the banana right here. That was the art that sold for like $1 million, right? The modern art.
Yes, and I hit the punchline, so you have to get the magazine.
$340,000, I think it was, for a banana taped to a wall.
That's a lot of bones. Oh, what's up, Jason? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Oh yeah.
Humanity must end.
Humanity. All the humanity.
Anyway, both Omer and Edwin participated in that, and I know Omer was bragging to some people that he won the prize, so he gets a quarter-page ad that's going to be published in this magazine, and it's all set and going to print very, very soon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats to Omer. I'm sure he's got an awesome piece to put up in here. You guys got a trailer right here? Is that what that is down here?
It's kind of a generic trailer. It's basically quotes that I've collected, and it's fun. It's kind of fun. It's got some animation and stuff. So if you want to play it, I'm more than happy to listen to it again.
Yeah. And then you got Mike Barron on here. You're saying much funnier than Mad and Cracked. That's Mike Barron. So,
yes, and there's video proof right here at the beginning.
Here we go then.
Flip City is honestly funny. I mean, it's much funnier than Mad Magazine or Cracked. Because there's a bite to the humor. It's not all, those cartoons are great, but some of the articles I read have been a real stitch. They're intellectual. They appeal to discerning people. It's not sarcasm, it's satire. And I urge you to subscribe to Flip City.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium. I hope everybody goes out and supports you guys and is part of the fun.
Several copies of different issues of their magazine to me, and I've been perusing them recently. As I say, genuinely satirical, genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun. For example, Flip City issue 7 features McCommunism, over 100 million starved, extreme Karening, and sexy Fauci centerfold, and it delivers on everything it promises, including, well, I don't know about the sexy part, but there's the Fauci centerfold.
Got Brian in the chat. Brian, you got the link. Preston's channel right there. Love this art in here.
It's fun art, yeah.
I don't know why, but that animation right there, like the commercial you guys put together, it reminds me of 2000 AD.
2000 AD?
Yeah. Some reason.
Know what that is.
What? Matt, kick her off the stage. Kick her off the show. Immediately.
It's like you know Heavy Metal Magazine.
I can't believe that.
Yes.
Yeah. 2000 AD. But yeah, you got a bunch of tiers right here. You get the 6-pack, like 6-pack of Brewskys for 70 bones. You can just catch up. You got the 4-pack right there for 45 plus shipping. And then you got the right now 24 issue. You guys are you all caught up, or you want to jump in? It's a perfect time. 13 bones plus shipping, guys. That's a 60-page full color
free
book.
shipping in the USA.
Oh snap! I didn't even see that. Free
yeah,
shipping in the USA.
Yeah, so. We're basically passing on the savings to you because we do bulk shipping for our subscribers. So that's because we really want you guys just to check it out, you know. So get in $13, get and out the door, $13, and you're done. You're done with us, and then you'll come back and hopefully back the next campaign after you read it and laugh your ass off. We do guarantee you are going to laugh. Like it, we've been told over and over. People laugh out loud. That Mike Barron quote, like it just makes my heart swell. That he really appreciates what we're doing. I'm sure everybody knows when you get great feedback. You know, it brings a tear to the eye.
Yep. It's French mag like heavy metal, inspired by the look of Blade Runner with Mobius. Yeah. British.
Admiral Wackass, I might be.
So we got that one. You got a digital tier
at
too.
that.
$7.
Yes. $7 good for the international, but I know everybody in the United States will want to back at the print tier.
And you got a cool little somewhat like a collector's tier. If you want to look at it like that, you can do the digital where you read it, and then the floppy too, where you can give it to your friend, or you can, you know, keep it in the plastic and collect it, or you know, like me, open it up and read it like that too. So you got the digital overload for 65. You got the collector super pack for 350 bones, and that's got limited edition collector's super pack. It's pretty cool right there. How many books are in there? You got a lot, huh?
Yeah, well, that's just our first 3 years. So it's got 15 magazines in it, and there's 3 in there that we don't sell anymore except for in this pack. Because we only have, you know, enough to fulfill this, and then a few extra for ourselves. We've been collecting our own magazines as a retirement plan.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so you guys coming back this, okay? Right now we're at a $23.95. Let's get this to 20. Get this to see if we can get this to 3K, guys. You know,
we're gonna try to get it to 3K.
Yeah. You guys will. You're gonna get there.
You think?
Yeah, you will.
That would be so nice.
$23.95. You just gotta, keep getting on some shows. Okay, well, we'll check it out again at the end of the show and see where we're at with that.
Yeah, I've only got one more show to go on, so
okay, one more day, huh?
Yeah, it was, and I'm sure you guys saw it was 29 backers, but our number's pretty high for 29 backers, especially at the price point of $13. It is because we sold either 2 or 3 of those collector super packs.
I would hit up Old Salty. That was on your trailer. I would hit him up, see if you can go on his show.
Oh no, he'd never have. We have history.
Really?
So yeah, I mean not bad history. Like I freaking love Salty Cracker and Mrs. Salty, but they have a whole policy of never promoting any crowdfunding campaigns because they don't want anything blowing back on them and stuff like that. So I respect that.
That makes sense.
Ooh, pretty Omer.
What you drawing there? Some Spawn or what?
So this is a comic book I worked on like 15, 20 years ago with my buddy Aaron. It's his character called the Opossum, and you can actually buy issue 1 and 2 on is it Indie Planet? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. It's cool.
Yeah, they're like $5 each, I think, or like $3 or $4. So
I thought it was a bad at first.
I thought it was Spawn at first.
Yeah, well, it's based on a Batman by Andy Kubert. I really like it's an homage to him. I really like the cover. So
that's cool, man. I got a Possum.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I got a Possum character in Butch Cleaver. But,
okay, cool.
He looks different. I mean, it's a Western. He's got a possum. If you guys back the book, you'll get a card too. But he's got a dead possum skin cap, like David Crockett. Got a little Butch Cleaver right there. Thanks for the piece, man. That's awesome. Yeah, he's a bounty hunter in the first book. He's his Butch Cleaver's boss, his old boss, Whitey Ratatouille, the White Rat. That's his cousin, and he's a bounty hunter. I ain't gonna lie, he was inspired by like Sabretooth a bit. So I really want to know. He's got the long. I'm starting to look more like him as I age. That's cool, man. I dig that though.
Yeah, so I'm meeting up with him tomorrow. My buddy, he's from Brownsville, Texas, and I'm over in the McAllen area, so he's about an hour away. But he now lives up in is it San Marcos, close to San Antonio, just above San Antonio. But I'm meeting up with him tomorrow, and I'm gonna give him this second because I did the first cover too, and he has that, but he never had enough money to buy the second one, so I'm just gonna give it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've known him a long time. We've been friends a long time, so like I'm just gonna give it to you.
What's his name? Dillard. Have you ever met John Dillard before?
Yeah. He used to come to Brownsville. His grandfather's from Brownsville or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, really? That's cool.
He has a cartoon, The Man from Brownsville. It's a prequel to The Buckler. It's on his YouTube channel.
Buckler.
I highly recommend the Man from Brownsville on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I watched it on his YouTube channel. I was like, what the hell? How do you know Brownsville, Texas? So weird.
Yeah.
I was
He's a
like,
nice guy, man.
SpaceX?
He had a barbecue at his house like 2 years ago that I went and took my kid. We hung out for a bit. It was a bunch of the old CG guys there. But
I've heard about it. Yeah.
That's
awesome.
I haven't talked to him in a minute. He's been real busy though. So
he's getting ready for that Golden Patriot to never be released. So, yeah.
I think it'll come out.
I hope so, man.
I think it's gonna come out. I hope it does.
Yeah, me too. But look, it was supposed to be released this month, right? At the beginning of the month. Now we're at the end of the month. Where is it?
Yeah. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, he's gonna be a millionaire like come next month or something. Right?
Yeah, it's a big book. It's a big launch, so I want to dot all their I's and cross all their T's.
Well, I'm hoping that he does make $1 million and hosts a really giant barbecue because I'd go.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Awesome.
I got something that you guys might like. I think it's So the Michael Vesett Red Sonja movie starring Matilda Lutz is getting a U.S.
Oh my God, Matt! You gotta give us a sign. You're gonna blow our ears just so I can like.
I know. Okay,
my headphones are jacked. Like, I love it. It was good. It was good. Got him.
No, this movie's coming out though, man. Like, it was in developmental hell for 2 years. So it's from the director Solomon Kane, the same director that that's doing this. They're both Robert E. Howard movies. I'm looking forward to it.
Man, it looks good.
It
looks good. Yeah,
she looks
so
cool.
You mentioned that the other day, and I was like looking it up, and I was like, oh yeah, wasn't Robert Ruiz going to do this movie? And wasn't he going to use that chick that was his girlfriend, wife, whatever? And then I was like, oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
it never came out.
Rose McGowan.
Yeah,
Rose like McGowan, 2009 or something like that.
Yeah.
But
that could have been cool too.
Some other like stuff going on that like they're not going to. Yeah, that would have been. He would have been perfect, man. He's a perfect guy. But I do. This guy actually has a track record of directing a good Howard character. So like this guy, you could have him do Conan.
The pedigree.
Do a good job.
He's got the
job resume.
For sure. Yeah, somebody said that their favorite movie earlier. I was on a bunch of streams. They said Conan, and I was like, hell yeah. It was Dan Pacino, actually. Dan Panosian. Sorry, I always say Pacino. Dan Panosian.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie, too. That one, RoboCop, and Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I got
the guy that plays Goliath in the new show is in here. The big guy.
One of the cons I went to, I got a copy of Dan Panosian's art book.
Yeah.
And he drew me a picture of Conan on the inside. It's called Urban Barbarian. Yeah. And it's pretty badass. Dan's an amazing.
Whip it out. Where's it at? Get it. Show it to us.
It's buried, dude. Like there's no way.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I did get.
I just hear the song of Conan. Dun, 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 dun,
I think this chick might be,
in the background.
That's why they put her in the Jason Momoa movie. She actually ended up in there. She got she got a little bit of Howard sloppy seconds in there.
Is that the chick from the Momoa Conan?
Yeah, she's like the witch, running around stabbing everybody with her fingernails, and then he chops her hand off at the end. That's McGowan, dude.
Rose McGowan. Yeah.
She looks pretty badass. Like she looks cool. She's like a Italian actress, I think, the one that they got right now from Italia. I got a little something for you guys right here. I think you guys might dig this. Let me set this up real quick. It's something that I found out, and yeah, man, I was tripping out when I seen it, but let me set it up for you guys. So this is the Indian chupacabra, the Raxa antiqua. Look at that big old rat in the cage right there. So famously put together by Billy Corgan. The Indian chupacabra. For many decades, there were regular media reports of an unknown mysterious wild animal named the well, I'm not going to repeat that. What's just kidding. Antika Jiva, I don't know. In Malaysia, killing goats and chicken at night by drinking the blood through 2 holes on the neck of the victim, mainly in the coastal areas of Titsir, Malappuram and Kozhikode. Sorry, can't pronounce this Indian districts of Kerala, India.
Those are tough words, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
In a single night, as many as 12 goats were killed and the blood was drained. These attacks and mysterious behavior of the animal created panic among the locals. There were given even rumors among the people that the devils may be behind the attacks. So basically what happened is this is a real chupacabra. All right. I'm surprised a lot of people cover cryptozoic stuff now. Cryptids all over the place. A lot of our buddies do that. And I don't know. Maybe I just stumbled upon this before everybody, but it's been on here for a long time. That is a fucking chupacabra. Like it's straight up. And it
looks like an aardvark with mange.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah. And he actually does drink blood, and that's what he does. And it looks like a giant rat. And it's part of the scientific community now. It's no longer a cryptid. So if you come over to CryptoWiki, you can learn about it.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in the cage.
Yeah. So I got some video footage of it too right here. Ooh. So you guys can actually look at the shit. So it's no baloney.
Oh, wow.
No baloney.
I'm a little scared.
Yeah.
ജീവിയെ കണ്ടെത്തിയതിനെ തുടർന്ന് പ്രൈം ന്യൂസ് ജൂൺ 21 നൽകിയിരുന്ന വാർത്തയറിഞ്ഞ് തോയ്ക്കാവ് മുനമ്പ് കോളനിയിൽ സന്ദർശനം നടത്തിയ വൈൽഡ് ലൈഫ് കൺസർവേറ്റർ ഡിജോ തോമസ് ആണ് ശാസ്ത്രലോകത്തെ പുതിയ സ്പീഷീസിന് നൽകിയിരുന്ന വാർത്തയറിഞ്ഞ്
That ain't no dogtail, dude. And it's proven, like it's in the part of the scientific community. It's in India. India's got some crazy animals over there too. But I got the video right here. It goes on and on. You could see it playing in the cage. Look at that. Look at its face. Big ears. It's a big old rat that sucks blood. That's a chupacabra, guys. Look at its fingers. Look at its toes. All right.
The aliens are you
with your cryptid channels. Come and check.
ായുള്ള തെളിവ് ശേഖരണത്തിനായി ഇനി വരുന്ന ദിവസങ്ങളിൽ ജീവിയെ കണ്ടുവെന്ന് പറയപ്പെടുന്ന പ്രദേശവാസി.
They're part of the endangered species list too. So that's it, guys.
That paw thing is weird looking. It kind of looks like a hand.
It does, dude. Yeah. And that should have been like the first thing up on there, like when you're looking for chupacabra, that video. But no, it's like it's hidden deep in there, and that's always what I've envisioned it as. And they say these things are out there. Obviously, the chupacabra out where you live, Omer Glitch. We've seen videos of them. They're usually right dogs here with mange or coyotes with mange.
Yeah. We got the chupacabra here for sure.
That looked like something out of Princess Bride. Those big rodents of.
Yeah.
The rodents of unusual size, right?
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie.
ROUSs.
ROUSs. It looked kind of cute, man. It didn't look that evil in the face, but it had the big ears. It's funny when you see these animals, in their real life, you kind of feel for them. I think the same thing would be if we like caught a Sasquatch or something. People they're using AI now for that found footage video, that famous one that we had, to kind of really.
Yeah.
Look kind of cool.
I really want to see that thing with fur on it though, because it would be super cute with fur. But without fur, I'm like, oh, he's creepy.
Well, I heard that the
hairless cat.
If you go to Cryptid Wiki, they have everything in there, like all the stats. So if you guys go there, and basically they ate the first one because they're always looking for food, in different countries and whatnot. So the first one they just completely
of course they ate the first one.
Yeah.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Well, they said it's a kangaroo. It's an Indian kangaroo. I'm like, that ain't no fucking kangaroo, dude. You know what I mean?
Did you come across any videos of it actually moving outside of a cage, or
just that one?
That'd be interesting if it hopped along.
Because I go through my little cryptid list, and then I look for cool cryptids. Most cryptids are sea snakes, things that are in the water. It's always stuff in the water. I'm like or a fish or something. There's so many things that are nautical, where it just gets kind of boring. It's got a dog head on it, like a sea snake with a dog head. All right, yeah, that's cool. There we go. Is that with the little fur on its tail? Long tail. Oh no, can't pronounce that word, brother. Sorry, it's gonna take me some time.
So you're a cryptid guy.
Yeah, cryptid, monsters, anything, folkloric characters. That's why I just call them monsters. It's real easy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how's it going, some person? I see some person sometimes over in the Diaz chat.
Yeah, what's up, Sam?
Mexican hairless dog. Yeah, but that tail, bro, that tail. You see that tail? That was a rat. That was some fucking Nosferatu shit. That was some
I wanted
Orlok.
to say
that
that
was an Orlok
the chupacabras didn't last too long in Mexico because they ate them with tacos.
Well, I mean, probably, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe during, like, some of them are over here. I mean, there's the whole continental drift, and there's all kinds of stuff out there, you know, that we don't even know about. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. They're saying the giants are in Mexico now. They're hiding in the hills, right? Or
like living
in Mexico or South America?
No, they're all over the place, but there's a bunch in Mexico. There was allegedly some guy, some dude told me a tale that like he's seen some guy at my old job said he knew a guy that seen some, or his buddy seen some and went up on a hill and was trying to report it, and some dudes in some black Chargers, some Dodge Chargers, like took him, and he never seen him again.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's a lot of footage out there. You know, there's a famous one of the Afghanistani giant. Then there's another one too that's famous from California. That one tribe of Indians that fought the red-haired people, the red-haired cannibals, giants. They fought them off into a cave. I forgot the name of the town.
Oh yeah. I remember.
They annihilated them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think that was on wasn't that on the Y-Files too? Like they had something like that on the Y-Files.
Yeah, man. I like his video on the what was it, the Neanderthal.
Well, he said there was tons of proof, but people kept submitting it to the Smithsonian. The Smithsonian's like, what proof? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You're ruining our narrative, man.
Okay, well, that's the thing. It isn't anybody suspicious that everything needs to go to the Smithsonian?
Yeah,
why?
That's what I'm saying. Like everything that goes to the Smithsonian disappears.
Like, yeah, we'll take that. You know,
there's no other place that it possibly can go. It has to go to the Smithsonian.
Forget the X-Files. It's the S-Files, man.
I can tell you something right now. If you want to get somebody knocked off, like if I want to get Matt knocked off, I'll just start a rumor. Matt's got a car that runs on air.
Yeah, right.
He figured out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man.
Next thing you know, Matt had a heart attack, or he got into an accident, or a drug overdose, or something.
Then there's that theory that like they found the tomb of Gilgamesh, and he's actually he's a Nephilim, so he's got part angel DNA, and so allegedly the American government went over there, went to his tomb, stole his DNA, and it's been like we've been going over. That's the main reason why we've been going over there, is to get that angel Nephilim DNA so we can build soldiers. You guys ever hear about that one?
No, I haven't heard that one.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I shouldn't have been talking about this shit.
What was you remember that island?
Get yourself offed.
Yeah,
I think it was off the coast of Manhattan or something like that, where they were doing all these crazy ass experiments and trying to do like
on the Y-Files.
Yeah, well, no, I mean it actually existed. Actually, like that.
What's it called? What's it called?
The ticks that people with like
Lyme.
that disease where you can't eat meat, or you get like a violent allergic reaction anytime you try to eat meat.
Isn't that what Bill Gates wants to make mosquitoes do as well?
I don't know, but I'm telling you, those ticks, those were manufactured by our government, and they said those fucking things are almost indestructible. Like you can't drown them, you can't kill them. You know? It's man. You can try to crush them, but I don't know if you've ever tried to crush a tick. It's almost fucking impossible, dude.
Hard, dude. You got to have like a fingernail and like kind of, and just pinch it. And some places don't have them. Like Canada didn't have them for the longest time, and now they're getting them. It's crazy. On all the deer. Like that's why I'm kind of watch those deers, man. Got to watch those deers. I got a little metal break for us right here. Gonna check out this song for a few minutes. Kind of a long song, but I was listening to a bit of it, so gonna do that. probably run off for a second. And yeah, this band, again, I just checked them out tonight. I think they sound pretty cool. So hold on to your headphones. Be careful. Just letting you know. This band is called let's see, Rivers of Nil. And yeah, the song sounded pretty heavy. Here we go. What's up, Mike Crenshaw? That band's pretty cool, man. Check them out again. Rivers of Nil. Yeah, it was okay. Little something. I mean, I'm always trying to check out new bands. You know, all these younger kids, what they're playing now. With like
I agree.
Band.
Now, see, that's something that I do on my own stream. Is I open it with independent music, the first 10 minutes of the show. That's, you know, the intro and everything. And Instagram has been freaking awesome at like suggesting, you know, independent, because there's a lot of people on Instagram that are promoting their music, and I've found some really great stuff, like well produced. They're also making their own music videos and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, get back into indie music, Christy, because that's like in my early, you know, my teens and early 20s, I was way into independent music, and that was really fun because you got to go see shows for super cheap, and got
I'll
to
be
talk to
honest.
fans and shit. You know,
it's super easy for indie bands to make their shit sound like fucking professional now. Like you can almost do it from your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
I'm
same
doing
thing
everything on my phone now.
with creating
All the
a
vocals.
good-looking music video on your phone. You
On
know,
your phone too. You can do everything. There's this app. It's called which one is it that I'm using? Well, I'm trying it out. I mean, I don't know how it's going to sound. It's called BandLab, I think. But yeah, you can record vocals on there. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I've been doing the vocals for the song I'm going to put out with my comic. Yeah, it's called BandLab, and I just come in here whenever I can, whenever I have time, because I'm pretty loud when I'm recording. So got to find the right time to do it. Sometimes it's kind of hard, but yeah, you can just bring it up. Let me see here. Oh yeah, there we go. And you just like enter a studio, and obviously there's going to be ads on there. It's like that other one that you can make trailers on. I forgot the name of it, but I forgot the name of the app, but here we go. Damn, this one's getting crazy. But yeah, you got like tracks right here. CapCut, yeah, CapCut. So you get all your tracks right here. You know, you could go and play it, and I got the music track right here. It's got all the. Let's see. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but at the top, the yellow one, that's like the whole song. And I got all my vocal tracks right here. So what I'm trying to do now is finish them. Then I'm gonna consolidate those down to like a couple tracks and send them to the sound guy, my buddy Dave, and hopefully we can use them. If not, then I'm gonna have to probably go to a studio and book some studio time. Do it the right way.
What's up, Crenshaw?
Hey, Crenshaw.
Yeah, I believe it. TikTok, they do music. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, I would say Instagram and TikTok are getting pretty good at the music stuff.
Let's see here.
Nothing beats the WAP though.
I'm just using the phone mic, dude. That's all I'm using right now on there. And they also have a noise cancellation that cancels out the background noise through AI on the phone. I haven't used that yet. Yeah,
nice.
That costs money for that. So I always try to just do the free stuff and see what I can milk it for without having to pay any money. Because as soon as you get it, then they
do that with everything. I'm like, how far does this free shit go?
Yeah, there's a documentary on a Mike Mignola that's out right now. I want to watch. It's about his history with Hellboy and whatnot, and that's like free for like a week if you get it. And then I'm gonna watch that. It's the Mike Mignola documentary. Forgot the name of it, but
well, he's got one called Drawing Monsters. Is that's
it? Yeah, Drawing Monsters. Yeah. That's it. So I want to watch that. I got to clear like a good hour and a half at a time where I know I'm not going to fall asleep and I can watch it because for me to stay awake, I'm going to need caffeine and I'm going to need a white light. There's a difference. If you use yellow lights, they're soothing. They make you go to sleep. But my wife got me these white lights, and that really just it keeps me awake. So you can knock out pages and stuff like that. Admiral Wackass. I know Admiral Wackass is real big in the indie music scene too. I've heard him talking about it over on Newscast the other night. Those work well. Discord's noises cancellation is great. Let's see here. So I don't have to switch mics, so my keyboard won't get picked up. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had no idea Admiral Wackass was an independent musician.
Well, he might be. I don't know about that, but I know that he's definitely got friends in the indie music world. He was talking about that.
Oh, well. But
he might be. I don't know.
Let us know, Admiral Wackass. Do you make your own music or just promote others?
And
not just.
So much good AI music you can make now where people won't even know if it's your band. Like you can get some pretty good metal out there where you can just I've seen some really cool, like there's stuff that I want to show on this channel, but I'm so anti-AI that I won't even show it. And I know
me too.
It's dope as fuck, but I got a hard line that I got to follow. You know what I mean?
I got a website and
I'm not going to bend on it.
I thought about making a metal song about my dog because there's an AI site where you could just go ahead and put in the lyrics.
Yeah.
And it'll just make the whole song for you.
And you're not going to do it just for fun?
Nah. It's way too tempting.
No, it's so tempting, dude. It's like the album.
Dude, you guys will break one day. Mm-hmm. You will.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm not.
You'll break. The metal man will break you.
I won't break. I won't do it. The only way I would do AI
That's the
is
difference between metal and rock. Metal
Yeah.
doesn't break.
yeah, exactly. No, it doesn't break. And punks get, I don't know about punks, but yeah, most have gone. I'll do other stuff. Was thinking about doing some open mic. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's always good. My daughter's buying a karaoke machine, so I know she's gonna be singing pretty soon, like probably next weekend. Hope they don't try to get me to go in there. But yeah,
They will. They will.
I got some movie trailers for you guys. Got a new one for you, and it's actually, you guys probably seen it already. This week it was it was like some slim pickings, but not too slim.
Dude, the movies are terrible. Coming out now, dude. It's fucking horrible.
This is a big franchise, okay, and it's the last one with Tony Todd in it, and you can see Tony in there, right before he passed.
I honestly think they're trying to make us go to AI movies because the movies are so bad nowadays.
Oh, I know, right? No, they are, dude. They are. They're setting it up to where you're gonna come home and you're gonna pick the director, the genre, the actors, and then you just boom, and I'm serious, and then you hit play, and then it sets it up.
It's almost like, what's the point,
then,
though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of creating? They're trying to eliminate artists, singers, writers. Yeah.
Exactly. This is the new Final Destination, Bloodlines.
Oh yeah, I want to see that. Yeah.
It looks good. That was him before he passed. You could tell, man, how sick he was. It barely sounded like him, and he was really frail, But it shows where because his voice was always I forgot, man. It's been so long. I don't remember if he what role he played in the other movies, but I remember him being in there. Yeah, so I want to see how it's gonna. I'm gonna have to go back and watch them again. I remember loving those movies though. I always wanted to see
awesome.
I always wanted to.
Ollie Lauder in one of them. She was like a big draw, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Wackass says the Rube Goldberg machine of horror movies. That's exactly what that looked like.
Stream suspended because you played the trailer.
What up, Paulus? Oh, snap! Really?
It'll come back on in about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool, sweet.
Yeah,
just wait. I'll just wait a second.
Yeah,
that's weird. That's
they that crap.
Strange.
They started coming after me last week. It was after like 56 streams. They'll get you eventually, though.
But you're playing a movie trailer. I'm saying,
it's like advertising, right, for that.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, they're gonna get you though. Like I went a long time.
Oh, probably I always did it too.
I always get a copyright strike, so I don't know if they have more bots watching the show now. But yeah, I always get a copyright
they just
strike.
analyze the audio and the video. Like it's all automatic, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's like now, it's like because last week it was banned in a bunch of countries, so I had to edit a bunch of it out. Like it would not even play. It wouldn't even be play like for people to go check it out again. So I had to edit stuff out. That was after 56 videos of doing it. I'm like, okay. And this is the first time I can remember that they actually stopped the stream like this. So I'm thinking there's more bots, maybe.
Have you gotten a lot of subs recently? Have you gotten a lot of subs recently? So if you have that's why you're on the radar now. If you picked up 10 subs in the last month.
I got 14 in the last month.
Yeah, but that's what they started doing with Brian before they took his channel down. So
they did that to Brian too. Brian,
maybe don't even play the fucking trailers, dude. I mean, you're starting to get some juice over here.
Yeah, I might as well probably not. I'll have to think of something else.
In fact, videos.
Isn't that the whole point of the whole fair use box that you check or whatever?
Right? You would think so. Yeah.
If I was you, I'd just say don't watch this movie and put the movie poster.
Don't watch it. I'll figure something else out. I just really like seeing new movies and showing shit, but you can figure
what you
could
do is have it and then just move it through the stills and talk about the movie and just don't play it. Like you just won't get sound or whatever, but you could talk about them and show the stills.
Keep hitting pause every now and then.
Yeah,
maybe it's because I'm getting closer to 500, so they're like, "Fuck you."
Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah, absolutely.
So
all that stuff happens. Yeah,
I got another trailer too, but maybe I'll hold off on that one for next week. So let's go ahead and,
or put it and just like run through it. You know, don't actually play it. Just like skip through it, like so we can see the stills.
I think it's every 10. I think it's every like 8 to 10 seconds you could pause it. You know, let's give it a chance. Let's see what happens.
Let's play on the wild side. Let's
Yeah.
see what happens.
You came close to getting 500, so it's
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. This one's called Clown in a Cornfield. This is a horror movie. Okay. Here we go.
Did you see that advertisement for Popeye the Slayer?
Yeah, Popeye the Slayer, man. I played it on here. Yeah, there's another one coming out
crazy.
too. That's the first thing they do is they
Sounds
go to
cool.
horror, you know.
Yeah,
so
I always
they got
go to
a,
horrors too.
they got a
First
Mickey
thing I
Mouse
do.
right after Friday payday.
Yeah.
They got a
It's a joke.
Steamboat Willie movie coming out, like the Mickey Mouse origin character, a slasher, and it's played by the Art the Clown actor that's coming out.
Baby, I got all
Usually it's the music that I get the hits for, and bigger budget trailers. But usually the
Does
like
it
kinda
work? Try it.
low
Yeah,
budget
you might not
trailers,
get
I don't
hit
really
for
get
this
hit.
one. Yeah, because this
Rings. I don't know, man. Are you guys scared? Are you guys afraid of clowns or what?
nah.
You know, when I was doing airbrushing, I airbrushed a huge demonic clown on the back of my tailgate. And
Yeah.
Oh shit.
yeah, and I went to a Harley dealership to go drum up business. Dude, you would not believe how many of those fucking bikers were scared of clowns.
Yeah, no,
did
they're
it say
terrifying, dude.
Crazy, dude.
did it say pussy wagon on the tailgate too?
No. So,
Fishing around here.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Like a Rob Zombie right there, a clown parade.
Every year there's this parade where everyone gathers
That's
around.
Kevin Durant right there. Remember Kevin Durant was on was it Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum talking about the train. He was that fat character. If you guys haven't seen Versus Evil, I like that movie. That movie
Yeah, that
pretty
was
funny.
a good one.
I only seen it once.
Yeah.
I got to go back and watch that. I like the splat stick genre. That's my favorite. You know, like Evil Dead, pretty much. It's because of the art, right? Gonna make some.
And
some
I
art
like
to clowns.
Yeah,
psychopath clowns.
exactly.
They're awesome.
Like popping out of the wilderness and shit like 5 years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah, that was a.
Yeah.
They made a documentary on that. It was a real guy that was kind of doing it in I think it was in Florida. They
It
have
was
a whole-
just a guy. Oh, it was a Florida man, of course.
I'll give them a flip phone at a certain age, but I don't know. They don't. Yeah, no.
I'm like you. I don't think they should have phones when they're young. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Yeah.
it's weird. Something's weird about that.
Well,
just too
okay,
much-
so
But, I
because
mean-
I did the same thing, and my daughter did give me shit like in her teen years, you know, of like, my friends, and it's hard, you know, and then you put your foot down. But she is now an adult that does not spend all her time like engaged with her phone, and I think it's because of what I did in her
Absolutely.
younger
why.
age. And it's sick at family events. Everybody, like even my mom, like everybody's like freaking engaging with their
Everybody.
phone at a family event. And me and my daughter and like my dad and a few people, you know, are actually enjoying each other. And everybody else is just interfacing with the fucking phone.
I'm
Everybody.
talking about kids, like parents are giving their kids cell phones at like first and second grade. And I don't.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
That's
No,
not
that's-
cool at all.
But
You know
what
I'm
I
saying?
want to know is what do you plan on doing? Like
Teenagers,
when-
I think that's okay, but you got to like,
It
I don't know.
depends on it's just a lot of factors.
the
I
phone's
guess.
not a babysitter. Let's put it that way.
for
You
sure,
know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Yeah,
It's a
I don't know
gateway
what
drug.
age. Depends on how mature she is and who she's hanging out with. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty strict with my kids. So, but we'll see. For sure, I'll get her a flip phone though. You know, like,
Only beat them on the weekdays.
I mean, I didn't have a phone. I had a pager when I was a kid. You know, and my mom's calling like,
Beep beep.
you know, like I'm not gonna answer that. But I mean, it's good to have. You know, like when I get a hold of your kids. You know, eventually they're gonna have phones though. But at that time, it's gonna give them the opportunity
Well,
to use their
back in
brain.
the day when I was married and I raised a kid from 5 to 21, when she was in middle school, her 8th grade year, we got her a flip phone, and it was to remain off all day at school until she got home. She could turn it on if it was emergencies, right? Like at school, but otherwise, if we got word that she was on it at school or whatever, for whatever weird reason, it got taken away for a month.
Yeah, no, it's
And,
a good
she had a bedtime.
Barter chip.
Yeah, and then once she got into high school, she got a smartphone, and that was a little bit of trouble. We had to take that away for 3 months along with the computer because being irresponsible with all of that. So she lost privileges. No TV, no nothing. You could read a book and that's it. You can't go anywhere. So that taught her real fast.
That's
One
good,
of the
man.
Grounded. Yeah.
One of the craziest things that happened, because we did the phone thing when my daughter turned 13, because it was at a point where, you know, after school things and contact and all that. And it was a smartphone, but not a great one. And so she was complaining about that. But when she got in trouble, it was, you know, take away your phone. And my freaking brother-in-law basically said to, you know, when we were discussing as a family, you know, phones and all this shit, I'm like, yeah, Alice doesn't have her phone for 2 weeks because of ABC. He basically accused me of child abuse because, yeah, and I'm like, fuck you.
I'll tell you this: like
Peter and
with our daughters, both of them when they were teenagers, I had spyware put on their phone, right? So anytime they got a text or anything like that, it went straight to my email.
Oh yeah, you could see it.
Yeah,
yeah.
And every time she tried to plan some shit, I'd be like, "So what are you doing tonight?" No, you're not doing it. And she'd be like, "So how did you know?" I'd be like, "Well, your friends are ratting you out. You know, that's
some friends you got."
Oh, 2 birds with one stone.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna have to do that. I mean,
it was easy, dude. It's so easy. And the shit doesn't show up on her phone. Like it's completely hidden in the background.
She's got all the tips and hacks. That's a good idea. I gotta tell my wife.
Okay, parenting hack of the year.
No, yeah, that's a good one. I would have never thought about that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and speaking of flip phones, let's check out Flip City one more time.
Yeah, I've been dropping it in the chat along with
who gives a fuck about that stupid ass magazine that's retarded and dumb?
Got it right here. You guys come and check it out. I got Omer's been dropping links in the chat. If you guys want a good knee smacker, you know, it's always good to
Butch Cleaver, baby,
with some
1 and 2
comedy, you know. And again, this isn't mad, this isn't crack, but for me, I consider myself a cartoonist, and for me, a big inspiration as a kid was growing up reading Mad Magazine, Cracked, you know, checking out Mort Drucker and Jack Davis, and just reading those books and laughing at them. You know what I mean? And this, to me, this looks like one more targeted to my sensibilities as an adult and all the stuff that I'm looking at in the world and how goofy it is, how clown-like it is. We were watching clown stuff, so it looks like what you guys doing as far as content goes, it's really reflecting the times, the humor in it. So get out here, back this book.
Yeah, and if you can't get cracked or mad, get flipped.
Yep.
Actually, even if you could get cracked and mad, you'd probably prefer Flip City.
Yeah, especially now, man.
Because that's the thing. If they were still publishing, you know, they'd be woke as fuck.
Exactly, and they're dead now.
I mean, if heavy metal can get like that, then you know, cracked and mad never had a chance.
Anybody can.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head.
Anybody can. Yep.
Oh yeah, we actually are looking to get big enough to sell out. So help us get there.
We just picked up a backer right here.
Fuck yeah!
Thank you, backer. Did the backer say in chat that they backed?
Yeah, I think
Admiral Wackass, thank you so much.
Might have did a little.
I think it might have been him.
And to me, I'm not lying. Like I think.
Congrats.
Like, I go like literally like years without laughing. You know, like sometimes. You know. And like it's hard.
Now my heart hurts. Like
it's hard to find.
Yeah, I know.
I like to laugh. It's hard to find something to really make me laugh. You know, and so I know
this. I guarantee you will laugh reading this. You will laugh reading this. And thank you so much, actually, because you kind of touched on for your sensibilities as an adult. Now it really is. It is made for adults. Not that youngers can't get a laugh out of it, but you know, we're the kids these days, right? This is made, you know, like Mike Barron at the beginning of that generic promo says it is that it is made for discerning people, you know, like kind of people that have some life experience and shit.
Yeah.
That's where you are going to find a lot of the humor in Flip City. So, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. Multiple readers have reported back to me that they like doing stuff like putting it on their coffee table or in the bathroom
Yes.
for the teenagers to find, or
Exactly.
and this is where it gets a little dicey for me, because I would rate the magazine if we were doing movie ratings like a PG-13. I've had some readers saying, I don't care that my 7-year-old reads it, because they're doing the same thing I did with Mad Magazine, stealing it. And because they know it's like naughty for them.
Snarking at it.
Yes, exactly. And
chaos.
yeah, that's basically it. It is a chaotic magazine, although we've kind of reined in the chaos a little bit into an actual format over the years. So
what's up, Paulus?
You know what to expect.
Well,
Thank
that's
you
cool, man.
so
Rated
much.
not for toddlers, right? Not
I think,
for
believe it or
toddlers,
not,
but-
Yes, not for toddlers. Definitely.
For preteens. All right.
I think the generation now would really dig this, like especially if you were to check out like the enlightenment of the people that were voting this year. You could kind of see a lot of the generation. They're more into this stuff now. I mean, believe it or not. I mean, it's
well, you know, in
got
my
voted
business
that way.
plan. In my business plan was to get like press and everything on it. A few years ago, I started collecting mailing addresses of college newspapers, but it didn't feel right 3 years ago, but it feels right now. So I'm going to start sending marketing materials to those college newspapers, because now the editors of those newspapers are kind of that new generation that are sick of it, you know, of all the fucking dumb rules they have to follow. You know,
you're gonna get a bunch of new like up and coming artists too that are gonna be into that, new cartoonists and things that are gonna want to read that, you know, that are you know,
some possible new blood,
enlightened about the way the world is. You know, it's just what unraveled in front of their eyes, you know, during the pandemic and that whole administration thing.
I like that, the pandemic.
Yeah, the awakening, you know, and everyone's talking about the great reset. The great reset happened, in my opinion. We went through it already. It was a pandemic. It reset everything. A lot of people died, you know.
Yeah.
So that was the reset, dude. But
that's a good perspective, Matt. I never thought about that, but yeah.
You lost a couple of people in this community too.
I made it through. I will survive.
Oh yeah. You got 30 backers, a good solid number, you know.
Yeah, that feels good. That looks really good.
Look even better at 3K though. We got you know, we got 24 hours or less to go. So if you guys could come out and show up for this, that'd be awesome. Trying to get to 3K and get that book out to you. Probably gonna wrap the show up now because I gotta wake up and at 3 in the morning.
Oh damn.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Gotta get some sleep.
But thanks for coming out, guys. I had fun hanging out with you. I had some great laughs, and I thought it was a fun show. I really appreciate it, and yeah, thanks for putting me up on Flip City. I think it's a really cool magazine. I'm gonna have to pick some of these up.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you don't mind that I say this out loud to you, for anybody that wants to collaborate with us, we do have an open collaboration right now, and just look at my social media feed at Kitty Flip City on X, and because I've been promoting it a lot, and it's basically what Omer Glitch won last time, and has another submission in right now. We really want to collaborate as much with the community here, and Matt, you said you like cartooning. I'd super duper love if you wanted to collaborate with us.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'll send you a link.
Oh,
yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah, Christy, I want to collaborate for. You got cash? What do you got? Free magazines? What do you give the artistos?
Oh, so anybody that collaborates in our draw stream thing, I won't go into all the details, you guys. I have it all over my social media, but basically, you can win a quarter page ad run in Flip City, and we have a decent distribution. So I personally believe it's worthwhile. And the other thing is, our readership is not. It's not your regular readership within Comicsgate, because we're all kind of promoting within like a niche, right?
Ew,
Right.
Comicsgate?
Flip City, or whatever the fuck you guys are doing. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck are you guys doing around here.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
You could be very right. I wish.
What are you talking about, Comicsgate?
Maybe 2-3 years ago, you might be right on point. Not now.
Listen, you guys are way more than welcome to come on my show and mansplain like how wrong I am saying the word Comicsgate, but I don't even know what the fuck. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm even talking about, literally, and I almost don't even fucking care. All I know is I have this awesome fucking print magazine, and I want to find readers for it. All right. That being said, I'd love if you guys, anybody that has the artistic skill and wants to kind of take the shit out of like culture or celebrities or things like that, check us out, come collaborate. You guys seem really super cool, and I'd love if you wanted to collaborate with us. Oh, well, that's the thing. I was talking about our distribution and our readership. They are very far out of the circles that you guys all run in, and you will be able to get your name and art out there to freedom-loving patriots through the Flip City brand. And I think it's worth it for you guys to collaborate with us.
Hell yeah.
So I'd love to have you guys do it. Please stop rolling your eyes, Preston.
Oh, I'm not. I'm scanning right now.
Anyway, and thank you so much for letting me come and hang out with you. Like, I really like meeting people.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's not what you told me in the back room one time, Christy.
Well, like, I mean, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on and sharing this magazine with us, and thanks for everyone in the chat that came out and backed the book. Admiral, appreciate it. And where can we find you at, Omer?
You can find me at Omer Glitch on YouTube, or go to my website, GarciaDesigns.com. It's currently under construction, but it'll be up soon. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, X, Facebook, all at Omer Glitch.
Nice. And
Preston, is that it?
Where can we find you?
You know where I'm at. Yeah, right here.
You know where to find me.
I thought we were backstage.
Tell all your friends about me.
I want to step on this guy. Keep trying to promote. I'm just going to talk over you. I kid. Go on.
Where can we find you at, Christy?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
If you want to connect directly with me, I am at Kitty Flip City on Twitter. And of course, we have the campaign. That link's been dropped. And if you're watching this on the back end after our campaign closes, you can always find us at flipcitymag.com.
Awesome. And thanks to everybody for coming on. Again, Preston, Christy, Omer, appreciate it. Everybody in the chat, we'll see you next week. And you guys, always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know your role. I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.